Okay, hello everyone. It's truly a pleasure to be here today. Before I start, I would just like to introduce myself. My name is Major General Sanjeev Chowdhry. I retired from the Army in 2021 after 37 years plus. My academic qualifications are a Master's in Science in Defense and Strategic Studies, an MPhil in Defense and Strategic Studies, an MBA in HR, and a Master of Management Studies. Post-retirement, I have obtained a certification in career counseling and mentorship. I have also completed my course on soft skills training, and I choose to be a soft skills trainer in a few months from now. I enjoy photography, philately, and numismatics, and I thank school reformer for giving me this opportunity to interact with you today. So today we shall be looking at a subject beyond traditional careers, new age job roles, and future trends. Today, we will delve into the subject of niche careers for the future. We are living in an era of rapid transformation, so rapid, in fact, that by the time you figure out what a new job title means, it is already outdated. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This session may cause mild career confusion, spontaneous Googling of job roles you've never heard of, and an uncontrollable urge to question everything your relatives have ever told you about safe careers. Yes, I'm talking about some classic terms like beta, become a doctor, जॉब भी मिलेगा और रिश्ता भी जल्दी आएगा और इंजीनियर बन जाओ फिर एमबीए कर लेना सेफ है but let me ask you, have you ever tried explaining to your grandma that you are a UI UX designer, a cloud evangelist, or worse, a professional meme curator? She'll probably bless you and still ask if you are unemployed. Modern careers, especially in new age or unconventional fields, are no longer defined by traditional job titles or fixed roles like manager, engineer, doctor on a business card. Instead, they are driven by passion, doing what you love, enabled by digital platforms, powered by creativity and technology, and they often break away from traditional 9 to 5 schedules, meaning people might work at odd hours, like coding or creating content during late night tea breaks. So, fasten your seatbelts, and if you are still waiting for your CA result, keep your phone on silent. We are about to explore careers that even ChatGPT needs help keeping up with. Not too long ago, careers like doctors, engineers, armed forces officers, and lawyers were considered the gold standard. Parents had short list of approved careers, and let's be honest, if you dare to say you wanted to be a photographer, writer, or God forbid, a YouTuber, you were met with a long silence and then a polite suggestion to just do it on the side. Times have changed. Today, someone can earn a living by reviewing food on Instagram, coaching people on how to sleep better, or designing virtual homes that exist only in the metaverse. Yes, that's the thing today. The point is, what once defined stability and prestige is being rewritten. The future of work isn't about clinging to titles, but about embracing adaptability, learning, and skills that help us to stay relevant. Let me pose a question to you. How many of you have ever heard of a metaverse architect? How about a climate change analyst or a neuro marketer? I'm sorry. If these job titles sound unfamiliar or even futuristic, you are not alone. Just a few years ago, they might have sounded like roles from a science fiction novel or a concept from a distant future. But today, they are real, viable careers with growing demand. A metaverse architect, for example, is responsible for designing virtual spaces and digital environments for businesses. A climate change analyst works on data driven strategies to help governments, businesses, and communities combat global warming and create sustainable solutions. Meanwhile, a neuromarketer applies insights from neuroscience and psychology to understand consumer behavior and enhance marketing strategies. These are just a few examples of how the professional world is evolving, and there are many more emerging careers that challenge traditional notions of employment. This brings us to an essential point. The future of work is not about clinging to traditional job titles or predefined career tracks. Instead, it is about skills and adaptability. The individuals who thrive in the workforce of the future will not necessarily be those with the most prestigious degrees or the most conventional career choices. Instead, they will be the ones who continuously adapt, learn, and evolve alongside the changing job market. The ability to reskill and upskill will be the defining factor that separates those who succeed from those who struggle to keep up. Instead of thinking of a job as a static position that lasts a lifetime, we need to view careers as dynamic journeys, ones that may involve multiple roles, industries, and learning experience over time. As we move forward in this discussion, I encourage you to think about what skills you currently possess and which ones you might need to develop to stay ahead. The job market of the future will be shaped by those who are willing to embrace lifelong learning, challenge outdated notions of employment, and take advantage of the existing opportunities that lie ahead. Are you ready to explore this new world of careers? So let's dive deeper into what the future holds for all of us. Over the past decade, we have witnessed an unprecedented transformation driven by technology. Innovations such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analysis, automation, and digital transformation are fundamentally reshaping the way businesses operate. Tasks that were once performed manually are now being handled by intelligent systems, reducing the need for traditional roles while simultaneously creating opportunities in new and unexpected areas. 10 years ago, many jobs that are now critical to industries such as AI specialists, blockchain developers, and cloud computing did not exist. Similarly, many roles that were once considered essential are gradually fading, being replaced by advanced systems and data driven decisions making processes. One of the most significant accelerators of this shift was the COVID-19 pandemic. Virtually overnight, businesses had to adapt to new working models, giving rise to remote work, freelancing, and the gig economy like never before. Companies quickly realized that physical office spaces were no longer as crucial as they were once were, and productivity could still be maintained in virtual environments. This shift also opened up opportunities for professionals worldwide, allowing them to work for companies in different countries without ever stepping into a traditional office. As a result, companies have started prioritizing skills over degrees, breaking away from the long standing tradition of hiring solely based on formal educational credentials. Today, organizations are actively seeking individuals who can think critically, solve complex problems, and adapt quickly to change. This is evident in hiring trends at major corporations like Google and Tesla, which have eliminated the requirement for a college degree in many roles. Instead of focusing on where you studied or which degrees you hold, these companies now emphasize what you can do, what problems you can solve, and how well can you apply your knowledge to real world scenarios. This marks a fundamental shift in how we define employability in the 21st century. So the real question is, are students preparing for this change? Are they equipping themselves with the skills that will keep them relevant in this fast evolving job market? Those who embrace continuous learning, adaptability, and innovation will have a competitive edge, while those who remain rigid in their approach may find themselves struggling to keep up. The job market is no longer about static career paths, it's about evolution and lifelong growth. Here's the exciting part. What are the careers of the future? As industries continue to evolve, we are witnessing the rise of technology driven roles that are reshaping the global workforce. AI and machine learning specialists are in exceptionally high demand as AI continues to integrate into various sectors. From healthcare diagnostics to automated financial trading, AI driven solutions are revolutionizing the decision making efficiently. Organizations are looking for experts who can develop train, and refine AI models, ensuring that these systems function effectively and ethically. Another critical field gaining momentum is cybersecurity. With the rapid expansion of digital infrastructure, businesses and governments facing increasing cyber threats, making cybersecurity analysts indispensable. Cybercrimes, data breaches, and hacking attempts have surged in recent years, prompting a surge in demand for professionals who can safeguard sensitive information and build secure systems. Sorry. As cyber threats grow more sophisticated, cybersecurity roles will continue to evolve, requiring specialists in ethical hacking, risk assessment, and AI-driven security protocols. At the foundation of the Web3 revolution, we find blockchain developers who are responsible for designing decentralized systems that power cryptocurrencies, smart contracts, and secure digital transactions. Companies across industries, including finance, supply chain management, and healthcare, are exploring blockchain for its ability to enhance security, transparency, and efficiency. Even more advanced is the emerging domain of quantum computing, which is poised to disrupt industries such as finance, healthcare, logistics, and AI. Quantum computing experts work on algorithms that harness the power of quantum mechanics to solve problems that would take classical computers an impractical amount of time to process. As companies like Google, IBM, and Microsoft make breakthroughs in quantum technology, professionals with expertise in such mechanics, cryptography, and complex problem solving will be in high demand. Beyond the purely technical fields, creative and digital careers are also experiencing unprecedented growth. The rise of augmented reality or AR and virtual reality or VR has opened new opportunities for AR or VR developers and metaverse architects. Companies are investing heavily in immersive experiences for gaming, social interaction, education, and even workplace collaboration. With the increasing integration of the metaverse in corporate and entertainment sectors, demand for professionals skilled in 3D modeling, game development, and immersive experience design is on the rise. Digital marketing and growth hacking are transforming the way businesses engage with consumers. With an ever growing resilience on data driven marketing strategies, businesses need professionals who can analyze consumer behavior, optimize digital campaigns, and drive customer acquisition. Unlike traditional marketing, growth hacking leverages rapid experimentation, automation, and AI powered insights to scale businesses quickly, making it a crucial field in the modern economy. User experience and user interface design are also becoming critical as technology advances. UX UI designers ensure that products and applications are intuitive, engaging, and accessible. The future job market is a blend of technology, creativity, and human centric problem solving. Sustainability and ethical impact roles are also emerging as industries recognize the urgent need for environmentally responsible and socially ethical practices. As climate change, resource depletion, and environmental degradation become pressing global challenges, companies are prioritizing sustainability in their business models. This shift has created new career opportunities in green technology and sustainability management. Green technology and sustainability are now at the forefront of corporate strategies, developing and implementing sustainable business practices, renewable energy solutions, and eco friendly manufacturing processes. Another crucial emerging role is that of AI ethics. With artificial intelligence becoming deeply integrated into decision making processes across industries, concerns over bias, transparency, and ethical AI usage are growing. AI systems influence everything from hiring decisions to medical diagnosis and financial approvals, making ethical oversight essential. AI ethics consultants ensure that AI models are developed and deployed responsibly, minimizing discrimination, ensuring fairness, and promoting transparency in AI driven solutions. Additionally, human centric and hybrid roles are gaining prominence, blending psychology, technology, and business insights. One such role is that of neuromarketers, who combine neuroscience, psychology, and AI to analyze and predict consumer behavior. By understanding how people make purchasing decisions, companies can create more effective and advertising campaigns, product designs, and customer experiences. With the increasing prevalence of digital devices, screen time management, and mental health concerns, digital well-being coaches have emerged as an essential profession. These professionals help individuals maintain balanced relationship with technology, encouraging healthy screen habits, reducing digital burnout, and fostering mindful engagement with digital tools. Another key career path within the future workforce is that of remote work and employee experience strategists. So, the shift to remote and hybrid work models has created both opportunities and challenges for companies and employees. Remote work strategists focus on designing and optimizing work from anywhere policies, ensuring employees remain productive, engaged, and satisfied while working remotely. The future belongs to those who can blend technical expertise with human creativity and problem solving skills. Whether in sustainability, ethics, psychology, or workplace innovation, these emerging careers reflect the need for a more responsible, balanced, and forward thinking professional landscape. Which of these roles excites you the most, and how do you see yourself contributing to the future of work? Let us now see some of the niche careers on slides. Please, science and technology. Just take a look. Coming to information technology, some of these I have spoken in my talk so far. Environmental, environment and sustainability, business and management, education and learning, arts, media and communication, finance and legal, healthcare and wellness, space and defense, social impact and development, that's it. So you would have seen by now that there's hardly any domain which remains left out in the world of the future. So what skills do you need to stay ahead in this rapidly changing job market? First, let's talk about technical skills. In an era where technology drives nearly every industry, proficiency in key technical domains is no longer optional. It's a necessity. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are transforming industries, automating processes, and optimizing efficiencies. But not everyone need to become an AI developer. Having a fundamental understanding of how AI works, its potential applications, and its ethical implications will be a major advantage in any profession. Blockchain and automation are also revolutionizing industries. While learning how to code isn't mandatory, developing computational thinking and understanding automation will be highly beneficial. Now let's move on to soft skills, which are equally, if not more important than technical abilities. With AI and automation handling repetitive tasks, uniquely human skills like critical thinking, adaptability, and human intelligence are becoming irreplaceable. Critical thinking helps individuals analyze complex situations, question assumptions, and make well informed decisions. In a world driven by information overload, the ability to think independently and evaluate data critically is very, very crucial. Adaptability is yet another skill. The job market is evolving faster than ever, and the ability to embrace change, learn new skills, and pivot when necessary will be essential for long term career success. Emotional intelligence, or the ability to understand, manage, and navigate emotions, own as well as those of others, is becoming a defining factor in professional success. A crucial aspect of the future workforce is human AI collaboration. Rather than fearing AI and automation, we should focus on integrating these technologies into our workflows to enhance productivity and efficiency. AI can assist in data analysis, customer service, and decision making, but it still requires human oversight, creativity, and ethical considerations. Lastly, continuous learning is non negotiable. The rapid pace of technological advancement means that skills quickly become outdated. Developing a growth mindset where learning is seen as a lifelong process will always keep professionals relevant, whether through online courses, certifications, workshops, or self study. Staying up to date with industry trends and emerging skills is the best way to future proof your career. Which of these skills do you think is the most important for your field? As we look ahead, it is clear that a combination of technological expertise, soft skills, and adaptability will be the key to thriving the future workplace. Now that we know the essential skills needed for the future, how do you prepare yourself effectively? First and foremost, embrace lifelong learning. The traditional model of education, where learning is confined to school and university, is no longer sufficient. The rapid pace of technological advancements requires continuous upskilling. Fortunately, the digital age has made education more accessible than ever before. Platforms such as Google, Coursera, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, and EDX offer courses on a wide range of subjects. But learning alone is not enough. You must also apply what you learn through hands on experience. One of the best ways to do this is by experimenting with side projects. Don't wait for the perfect job opportunity to start working on something meaningful. Instead, take initiative. Begin freelancing, coding, writing, designing, or launching a small project that aligns with your interests. Next, focus on networking and building a personal brand. The job market is increasingly driven by connections, and a strong professional network can open doors, unexpected opportunities. Engaging with communities on LinkedIn, Twitter, and industry specific forums can help you connect with the like minded professionals and leaders in your field. Share your insights, participate in discussions, and contribute valuable content, whether it is a well researched article, a thoughtful comment on a trending topic, or a case study based on your experience. Another crucial mindset shift is to be open to non-linear career paths. The traditional idea of career progression, climbing a structured ladder from one level to the next, is becoming outdated. Instead, a career growth today is more like navigating a jungle gym, a dynamic and flexible path where opportunities can come for unexpected directions. You might pivot into a completely different industry, transition from a corporate job to an entrepreneurial venture, or explore a multidisciplinary role that blends various skill sets. The key is to remain adaptable and willing to explore different possibilities. The most successful professionals are those who embrace change, experiment with new roles, and leverage diverse experimental. So we have covered quite a bit today, dove deep into the ever-evolving job landscape and the massive shifts redefining what it even means to have a career these days. Gone are the times when being a doctor or an engineer instantly earned you a standing ovation at weddings. Now someone says, I am a UX researcher or VR wellness apps, and you just nod sagely while secretly wondering if that involves yoga with robots. We explored how traditional roles are making space for shiny new age professionals powered by technology, sustainability, and an impressive buffet of buzzwords. AI, automation, digital transformation. They are not just changing industries, they are rewriting job descriptions faster than we can say metaverse or spell blockchain without an autocorrect. We've talked about hybrid roles that blend coding with creativity. And of course, we unpack the most in demand skills from technical ones like AI to soft skills like adaptability. But jokes aside, knowledge alone won't future proof you. Action will. So here's your challenge. Explore one new skill or job role this week. No need to sign up for a PhD. Watch a video on AI, try a free blockchain course, read an article on UX design, or network with someone who doesn't use their job title as a password. The idea is to start because even Google had to begin somewhere. Remember, the future of work isn't about passively waiting for the perfect opportunity to land in your inbox. It's about actively creating them. The professionals who will thrive are the ones who stay curious, take initiative, and don't panic every time ChatGPT gets an update. Now, I am ready, and the floor is open for questions.
Thank you, sir. That's a lot of information about the new career, sir. So, one question, what are some common misconceptions about new age job roles that you would like to mention?
Okay. Any more, or can I take on this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the common misconceptions you see about the new age careers are the misconception says they aren't real jobs. Careers like YouTuber, content creator, ethical hacker, they are legitimate, high growth fields, but they aren't real jobs. The next misconception says they are only for the tech savvy. Sorry, they can be done by all of us. Third, they don't offer long term stability. Fourthly, they don't need formal education. Fifthly, they are less respectable than traditional jobs. And lastly, they are all about passion and not pay. So, how do you deal with these? Okay. Now, to deal with these misconceptions, you have to educate yourself with evidence. You have to clarify the skill value connection. You have to promote structured learning paths for yourself. You have to reframe the concept of success. You have to involve career counselors, mentors, and role models. You have to normalize the non-linear career path. And finally, create visibility on platforms like LinkedIn.
So, sir, what leadership skills or strategies from your military background you believe are particularly relevant in today's fast changing job market?
Okay. So the first and foremost is discipline.
Right.
Army thrives on discipline. And the next is mission clarity and strategic thinking, the ability to think big, adaptability under pressure. All military men are under pressure, whether it is peace or war. Decision making and ambiguity. There are umpteen number of ambiguous situations which the military world holds for us, but we always get out of it because we have that in us to make a decision when either there is no information or there is ambiguity. The next important thing is team cohesion and trust building. Nothing works without trust. A team is the benchmark of military execution, and that works very much in the job market also. Following that is accountability and ownership. This also builds something as into moral courage. Military leaders have an abundance of accountability and moral courage. They take ownership, they don't take the credit, but take the blame and give the credit to their teams. Effective communication is very, very important because if your communication is not accurate and there is confusion, your performance will be hampered. Leading by example. A military man is ready to take a bullet. He leads by example with his chest out. Ethical leadership and moral courage, I've already spoken about. Resilience and emotional strength. The emotional connect in the military teaches us to deal with all types of people. And lastly, training and empowerment. Grooming the next line of command is institutional. We always groom our successors. This is what is important in today's world. I hope I've answered that question.
Yes, sir. So, what advice would you give to someone looking to pivot into a completely new field or industry?
First and foremost is continuous learning. You can't be left behind. The next is adaptability. Next is remain updated with technology. You have to remain curious, get curious and stay curious. You have to build micro skills. You have to find communities. You have to be okay and start early. You have to position yourself as a problem solver. You have to learn to articulate. And in the niche lies the next. So if you're willing to learn, build and lead, your dream role might not exist yet, but that just means that you are going to create that role for yourself.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the talk and for patiently answering all the questions. I thoroughly enjoyed the session, and it's a lot of good information you have provided, and it's a very unique topic you have chosen to share your knowledge on our platform, sir. And before I end the session, anything else you want to mention?
That's it. I mean, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and I'll enjoy such more interactions in the future also.
Sure, sir.
Lovely questions that you asked, and I hope I was able to do justice to them.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you, and have
Thank
a
you so
great.
much.
I'll end.
Thank you. Bye bye.